Hey everyone, AdamWilkins.com reps here again. Today we're going to talk about the winning strategy and how to find the best products to sell on Amazon. At the end of this video, in the description, I'm going to have a link to this blog post on my website where I talk about some of the strategies to pick winning products for sale on Amazon. For now, I want to talk about just basic product research on Amazon as a consumer, the types of products that you should be looking for to get your mindset right. If you're wondering what items should I be selling on Amazon, and the number one thing I want to ingrain in your mind is riches are made in the niches, and you need differentiation. In a sea where everything looks the same on Amazon, you need to stand out, you need to offer a different product. And we're just going to go over a few of the different types of products that I sell that are popular under our agency and why they're so vastly different from the other products available in the same space. And probably our best selling item as an agency is the Tub of Towels cleaning wipe. It's the most heavy duty wipe on the market. It's not a disinfectant, but the towel is so strong you can scrub with it. You can scrub concrete with it and your finger won't go through it. It's a contractor's choice towel. You can see the review count here. We got 60,000 reviews. They're 100% real, not paid for. It's just a great product. People love it, and honestly, it's on every shelf in every major retailer in the country. But this shows to some of the differentiation, the types of products we look for as a niche item that rank very high in search because they're so different. They offer value, and the customers like them. You can also stand out amongst a bunch of competitors that sell seemingly the same thing when you're selling something different that does something different or adds some extra features. I'll go through another one here. And then again, I'm just trying to get your brain going. We have a client, social media influencer in the survival space. And you can see these are all ads here. This is their product right here. It is a tiny survival guide. It folds up, fits in your wallet. There's nothing else like it. It's all written, designed by the owner. These reviews, again, are real. This rating, very high. It's not easy for someone to come in and knock this off because, for one, they don't have the knowledge and the know-how. It may not make sense. And in a sea where there's a lot of books and prepper type things, this is a different product. Again, but search terminology that's very high. Here's another great one we work with. Acne drying lotion. Right, so acne, huge personal problem. A lot of people face acne issues, but there's not a lot of treatments that dry out the acne, right? There's only a few people that create a product like this. This is ours right here. And all these things I'm showing you are page 1 organic. This product's been on the site for maybe a decade. It's very well reviewed, great imagery. Again, you're talking about some of the science behind it, the uniqueness of the product. It stands out compared to other solutions for acne. I have another one in my private label, smelly feet, right? This is a problem a lot of people have, but there's not a lot of great solutions, and the solutions that exist vary vastly in application, what they do. This is ours here. You can see we're competing with Carpe and some of the larger brands. Page 1, we're about mid-page. Some of these are paid, keep in mind, so organically this is actually quite high. It's a lotion that dries to a powder for your feet. There's nothing else like it. Again, we designed it to be very different than the other options that people have that are sprays and powders and messy, sticky things. So this is how I want your brain to operate. Look at a space, see what everybody else is doing, and then try and separate yourself from the pack. Look for high velocity sellers, high ranking products, search terms that have a lot of traffic, and don't have a lot of differentiation, and walk in with something different or some extra benefit or feature. If you've got helium-10, you can research items, using black box, for example, you want to sell stuff on Amazon in a certain category, and you want to look for low competition, and you can give it a revenue range, whatever. But you can look at some great data here on Helium 10 to kind of evaluate products offering their rank. The sales on a decline or an incline. Generally, does the item type have a lot of, good reviews, mixed or low reviews? You want to look in those contexts, right? So if you're thinking about an item, do a lot of the other similar items have poor reviews? If so, I would avoid it. Something that's going to be very giftable, for example. And again, I think we may have looked at baby, right? So very giftable. Giftable items and giftable categories tend to have overall higher review averages because it's a perceived value. Usually the reviewer is the purchaser, not the recipient of the gift. So the person giving the gift thinks the person who received the gift loved it. So they go back and leave glowing reviews. You want a giftable product because you want the gifter to leave the review, not the giftee. So think like that when you're developing products. You can use this tool to look for keywords. If you have brand registry, there's a free version of this in your brand registry analytics, but you can in here search for keywords you're thinking about and look at the volume, the variations of the sellers, how many sellers there are, niche stuff. There's also some other really neat tools in here, Cerebro, Magnet, where you can do keyword research if you're thinking about a product type or have an idea, and you can see what else is out there. You can see if that keyword has any kind of momentum on the site or if it's like a dead term no one's looking for. So you want to avoid dead terms. We're not saying don't go out and be a category creator because, again, that's what we want, right? We want those niches, but don't look for something that's so niche. There's not enough people looking to solve this problem. And again, these tools here in Helium 10 are pretty great. You can analyze things. You can analyze the terms for traffic. You can analyze profit. You can do keyword tracking. You can look at the competitors, right? So if you're looking at a particular competitor before you're getting started, you can kind of trace their performance. There's some great tools in here. Definitely recommend this as something under your tool belt if you're just getting started or if you're an advanced practitioner. So that's what we want to nail home, drive home. And hopefully this short video helps you think differently when it comes to product development and hone in and lean heavily into differentiation. If you have any questions or comments, please leave those below and make sure to follow the channel. Thank you.